Hello Scorpio, welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Caro and this is going to be your year ahead reading for 2022. It is going to be in two parts, and now let's begin with the first part and we will perform the hopes, highlight and the guidance for you first for the year 2022. This is a general reading. It is not going to resonate or actualize for everyone watching. That's why please check your other astrological associations if you think they are also working for you. Some viewers also prefer to watch for progressed sun signs or ascendants as well if you are into astrology. Now first let's make this layout with the cards. So the first card will be with the hopes, the second will be your highlight, and this is going to be your guidance. And then I'm gonna get the fortune reading cards and let's give some extra touch to it. The formulation of this reading is in a way that first we will look at your hopes. The highlight is like, okay, we hope for this, but this is most likely the most profound and dominant energy that we may find ourselves engaging with, and how to attain guidance throughout this. Then in the extended part, I'm going to begin from January and I will follow each month, and we are going to look at the possible event, circumstances and situation for the 12 months, and then we will combine it to the rest, and this is going to be in the extended part. In this one, I would like to begin with first hopes, and for this, now let's here give the second surface of our cards. Now, I want to begin with hopes, and we have the sun and the proposal. Wow, we have a romantic or a business opportunity with the proposal. So this is the proposal, and you see the rings, two rings and the rose, and here we also have the two figures who are like helping each other out because they have just come out from a difficulty. Now they are under the sunlight, and there is this fresh new beginning about something. So here your hopes for the new year can be both business and romantic, yes, but this can be also maybe you are expecting to make proposals to others, or your hope is to get this proposal. It can be because here there is a person who can be a partner for you, and there is actually these hopes cards making me feel in a way that you are pretty much like feeling what is like to come for you, like how maybe easy or hard this year can be, like in some parts, and it's like you try to maybe form a partnership, a collaboration, that one-on-one energy. Like, well, Scorpio as a sign actually is about the partnerships as well, when it comes to again in the romantic and the business wise, because Scorpio represents also other places and people's resources, and that's 8th house, so that's common let's say wealth, prosperity, goods. Now here I do feel there is a particular difficulty, and it's like you are hoping to get through this, also with maybe assistance of the other, and the assistance of the other can be in many ways, and means, as it's like you're gonna like help each other out with this person actually, and through that difficulty you will grow together and overcome together, so that you're gonna, through that difficulties or obstacles, actually it's about like elevating each other. And here then you can, with the rings, there is a symbol there, an emblem, that your partnership with them through this romantic or business opportunity can feel that true light, warmth, and actually growth and development opportunity. Like you want this growth and development of take place in all areas in your life, but especially with the partnerships, because maybe some you have these plans and they have been like brewing for some time, and it's like for you now like likely to maybe come to fruition, so you want to act decisively around it. So your hope here is like to someone who can complete that action, and by knowing clearly from where you stand, you maybe also want that person or that place like stand with you there. I mean, I see you here in some kind of a partnership with regards to hopes. Now highlight though will show us how this hope, and of course the each month here also bring the most dominant energy in the month, and we will go back and compare it actually with the guidance highlight and the hopes. So just this hope for a positive period of time in your life, and you want to actually be comfortable, like you have someone's back, they have your back, and you go wherever you go, whatever you do, and there is this following each other through actions, this support, this making connections. Also something or a place with a maybe sunny weather. There can be here people maybe with different backgrounds, cultural upbringings around you, and they can be somehow your contacts, and you are actually very much learning from them and also teaching them. So this is about, your hope is about forming that relationships again, like you need throughout the year, like hoping that you see what is necessary, and you want to maybe make sure if this person or that place is with you in this. And it's like 2022 helping you to form those relationships under forces of influences. Some maybe can be short-lived, but here there is, in the proposal energy with the rings, there is some kind of a commitment to a particular thing. So this is, I think, covering an important aspect in your reading. I also see that the twins energy. So some Scorpios may be in also twin flame journey. So this is also just one aspect of this card. So there is this, for some of you it can be the twin flame journey there. And your hope is here to create that light in your life somehow. And if something is gonna be born out of this type of energy, there is also maybe a partnership for you, can be the ultimate source of a light, as we use that sun symbolism here, like it brings both heat, light, and it is something, sun possesses substance, it possesses motion, radiance, heat, power, it generates, right? So imagine then your hope to have a particular partnership can generate these. And you know, all powers that emanate from sun, it actually comes without fail. So it's like, I want to have this bath in the sunlight of salvation, and it's like our souls like passes to this ultimate illumination. So this is like also a joy that you get after go through these phases, maybe hoping that joy and also that satisfaction you get as you overcome things become like a natural state of your soul. Like you want to be aligned, hoping to be aligned with your destiny there. And it's like the steps actually may be for you will be clear as you form this partnership. This is gonna you feel or hoping like to like it enhancing your life. You also like the light of a partnership, or it's that release from difficulties and obstacles, because long time it felt like maybe you were like in this underworld influence. It is a Pluto influence, and in this card actually these twins are coming out of the underworld, so they are freshly stepping on the earth, so they're feeling this delight. I feel here your hopes for opportunities, partnerships, this is, and also maybe you want to take pride through that partnership. This can be also success, maybe something alone you think all by itself can be vulnerable, but when like there is this partnership or this promise and good faith in something, the past experiences will also like color maybe your self-image, and when you combine your forces with the person, nothing's gonna obscure or eliminate that opportunity. It's you want to actually this time, yes, Scorpio known as the zodiac sign of dark as well, shadow, but here you simply, it's like enough with the dark and the shadow. The sun here telling me that there is like this need to be in the light, and you are like wondering how also maybe the other person is like doing, and like what kind of a phases of life also they go through or they got to go through. Here there is the hope to connect, but not limited to it. There is also to make it a bit official with that proposal energy. Maybe there is something in your mind in which you wanna form through this partnership or that proposal. I also feel maybe there is something here with regards to also, as we have the twins here, can be taken as children. Some like passing some exams and getting this proposal, it can be. This can be also like a trip you take to a sunny place with a person. Any situation with regards to children and their care, if you have especially small children, this can be for women, can be pregnancy, it can be and like, you know, feeling appreciating, feeling loved, elements are very much strong in this. So actually you really want to feel the blessings of the year, I would say. And there is this hope to also get awakening, like being responsible in a particular partnership or union. and also like with the Sun, hoping to bring clarity maybe to a partnership and making it sure it's gonna work, and if not, then forming new ones if possible for you. So this can be also the full flowering of yourself through a partnership or an opportunity, and knowing that it is very vital to be present in this in order to experience those wonders. Okay, the smallest the wonder is actually inherent in the sometimes, most of the time, in the simplest things we do. So it's like you want to regenerate yourself through this, and definitely also maybe with the proposal energy want to make something like official there. I feel also you are like looking for something ultimate, to be creative, also to be responsible your creations, and if these creations are gonna put you into maybe collaborations, partnerships, and because you believe like you are putting your heart into something, there is also this looking for enjoyment and happiness and living in the moment, that childlike enthusiasm with openness, your hopes to bring form to your dreams, it can be. So it's like really your heart is one with this infinite Sun energy. So it is very vibrant, but all through two rings we have here, right? That partnerships, communication, one-on-one dynamics. Let's see though, what is the highlight then? Is it something near to Sun? Or are we looking something different there? The highlight of the year, I keep picking the flowers card. I keep picking this card for signs. Be generous, success and emotional fulfillment are yours, and strength also comes a lot. Now, okay, the highlight is when you have the strength energy in your reading as a highlight, it looks like there is going to be situations that you got to handle like with great care. This is gonna take some form of, yes, strength, but also patience, Scorpio. There can be situations in which you really need to got to deal with them very patiently, and it is really also by doing so, as they can bring some also difficulties, like through the situations you also tame parts of yourself. So there can be some kind of a, anger management with patience energy. It's like situations which is going to make you the survivor of maybe with the strength. This is also a very physical card, survivor of some hardships, conditions, but having also the strength to deal with them. And the highlight here for you is you're gonna see where and how you can build this strength, and like in the end celebrating, okay, you got this, you handled that. Now here first, for that partnership, I think you got to go through some challenges. This is also involving helping others like to become stronger, or motivating them, or you're with the people close to you. Your physicality, your also emotional side, can be there a highlight. And this is also a lot of determination, okay? You may also find yourself demonstrating a physical strength. You may sometimes come face to face with events and situations, like see really the animal nature or like this type of behavior, like that's untamed in people. But it's like this is knowing how you can also achieve, also financially, and also maybe survive in situations like at an also emotional and psychological level. And I do feel like at times with true strength actually comes from also when you know like to let go of struggles as well, like not to choose fighting so hard because simply you got to let go of that struggle. Or like there will be also times the highlight will show you you gonna actually learn seeing the world not as some kind of a mission, but rather it's about like being in the present, okay, and seeing your opportunities, resourcefulness, how you can really overcome some hardships there. You will be given that. With the flower and the strength, there is also like this gentle force energy. The indication also with the sun, that good improved health that you need to work on. Sometimes also assertiveness. So also this is your confidence, your tact, your diplomacy in situations. All it seems here will be highlighted. But there will be eyes on you as well as you maybe deal with certain conditions. So like some people may want to take you like a role model, okay? Though strength energy really brings yeah, that want to step back also and letting things unfold itself, which can be also the expression of strength. So here the circumstances, situations actually will determine you know, in what type of a measure you will act. So this is something I think very precious power to have. And this precious power with the strength energy is given to you. So it is also in a way requires sometimes responsibility. It's gonna require sometimes, it may feel like you carry some kind of a responsibility, but I think in the end you will be handling it very well with the strength card. This is going to be really interesting year when I see the hope and the highlights together, because this is about like also seeing problems like very close, and you know, there are things you can definitely handle, but there are also things that you cannot change. But there will be things that can be worked out there as well. So you will be, as you apply the right measure to things, it is gonna give you more success and emotional fulfillment. Physically dealing with situations. Also, very clear and positive attitude about your involvement into something. These are gonna really help. This may also, the strength energy is also means subconscious. So you may find yourself cleaning a negative thought pattern or thinking some, changing some patterns, belief system there, and like witnessing like circumstances and situation will make you to witness how brave you can be actually, and also take risk maybe in love and in life. Okay, there is always some kind of a risk energy there as well. So everything, it seems, will come on your plate there. For this type of energy, we people usually need our really stamina. Okay, so make sure your stamina is supporting you there. The guidance, the judgment, and again we have the sun this time in the guidance, so you have actually double time here, the sun card. It's nice to use several decks so that we can see how energy actually overlaps. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Judgment. So it says your guidance to this. You may find yourself like giving really making decisions for a group of people or family. You can be the person that their idea will be asked. And their, in a way, understanding perspective can be very much contributing to solve out maybe a family situation there. There will be very much, your actions here, we have the sunflower here, again, returning to sun. That one-on-one connections, partnerships, also how you gonna from now on identify yourself with sudden things will definitely determine your actions. Also with the judgment energy, of course, this is the renaissance of life, and it can be very much life-changing. You got to stay with the change, and the judgment energy telling me that throughout 2022, some family setting, home, job, career, work, there can be even like relocating, there can be a fundamental level. Your status may also change there. Your status may also change. So actually this proposal, okay, can really come to you when you reflect those some qualities. You can actually find what you are hoping to get. So keep your hopes alive there. This is something I also want to mention. I see here also some connections maybe with Europe or European countries. So I feel like there is this migration or something with regards to migration, like bureaucracy. It can be, there can be like addendums of things, like, but everything needs to go under some kind of a clear process and progress. Also some bureaucratic things, or maybe a legal situation. Some of you are waiting, and until that legal situation finalized, maybe you are not able to make any partnerships here, but you may witness that actually, that finalization. So here actually the guidance here is pick the side which is not speculative, it says. Also there is, you may see some how to say, in your dealings and in your life, you can actually see and witness a hope is playing out, and also a spiritual force. Judgment is also transcendence of dualism. The guidance may show you like everything goes together, actually, like they cannot be separated. I mean, conceptually speaking. And this is like accepting the nature of something, but also as you see the non-duality in duality, you may really like transcend that dualism, and something may feel very quintessential. There can be this release, like releasing of bondage, that freedom energy here with the sun and the judgment, freedom, like the bondage, that that feeling present or captured feeling may also go. So there is a sense of also freedom there, or like you become free from something and you are like happy to make your negotiations, new commitments and partnerships there. So the guidance is always telling you follow the personal release, okay? That personal release energy, things which are actually releasing you from constraints of also constraints. And I don't know if you have realized some personalities around you are like actually false personalities, like you had to maybe had to be with these false personalities for some time, but now actually personality itself is something conditioned by the transitory situations of our physical life. So it can release you from all limitation and from every boundary there. Like at some point you may really choose people, things, you know, which is gonna let you go of your very daily concern or your attachment to a particular thing. This is pretty much a transcendence energy, and it may feel like super real. I mean, you can see it also not in the spiritual level, but in the mundane way. You can also witness it is happening. I feel like there is this descent and then this ascension, I do feel. And you are like opening to it all. There is this flame, light, okay? And the light is the flame of transformation. So yeah, that famous myth with Scorpios about the mythic bird, Phoenix, may come true in this sense. You're gonna see actually things for you in the end can be completed. There can be situations in which you can really reach this total awareness. So you may actually leave that unaware state behind if you think you were in it for some time. So here the guidance is offering you to ascend from the situations, and that judgment energy or a particular decision or a judgment will also help you to go through it maybe. I feel you are somehow here dealing with some kind of a supreme energy, and you know, something is gonna rise out of that. You know, it's those times when the dervish and the sinner become one, as Sufis say. You're gonna see how you are really blended to life, and how the life is like blended to you. Like there is no actually sense of separatedness there. So this is, to me, invites a total realizations, and leaving people or circumstances behind, and never return to the same place, to who or what you were before. With the judgment energy, our lives really forever change, and this is actually realizing in the spiritual level you are eternal, and like you are, it's like that resurrected in light energy. So this is about you remaking something, Scorpio. So this is gonna be your remaking process. If I have to give a title to 2022, I would say the remaking. And with the Scorpio Taurus astrological axis, which is going to last 18 months, of course, Scorpio people in general will go through this now, new remaking of things. This is gonna bring a lot of transformation, definitely. So in a way, actually, this makes sense when you also consider that that astrological aspect coming this year. So you know, you may really see situations, we will explore it in the months, but there can be situations like one part wins and other part loses. I mean, it can be very direct, and there can be some clear gains as well. You may see and witness some divisions, but these divisions actually make you to connect with things that you do not actually feel divided. Like every difficulty here that you will go throughout a year, let's say, on average difficulty level, let's say, in our lives, actually it is like forcing you to make a choice. And every time you make a choice, there is a new standard and opportunity arises there. Throughout this year, you may meet with a person who is very entertaining, like super entertaining to be with. We have this sun energy, but they can also be a very difficult person to be. However, as long as they do not exaggerate their, let's say, self-importance, with this person, I do feel you may go through those partnerships energy. And then maybe you gonna just one thing just now came to me, so I shared it to you. This is only one element, but I do feel this year at least there is going to be a very interesting person you meet, and like in the end you will decide with them, but first you will go through something with them. Okay, first you will go through something, like you will create your own history with them first. So you will have that shared experience first, and from there will be developments, and the shared experience there can be in a profound way. This energy also having you, I don't know, but this is a very extroverted energy, if you ask me. Like situations can really put you in the center of attention. Okay, and there can be a person very exciting, and it may feel very exciting to be around them as well. And there can be also people attracted to you, like being around you. The way here, you may lead an example, a role model for some people here, maybe a young generation of people, or Z generation, I can say. I feel like some Scorpios here, okay, with the two sun cards and also the judgment here is also born of a baby. So some Scorpios, if this is what you are also looking for, there can be here something with conceiving and also pregnancy energy as well. Yeah, that's because something here is also physically maybe challenging. Okay, for some Scorpios this may be the message, but I think throughout 22 In whatever you get into, Scorpio, you know, you need that stamina and life energy. Okay, I'm not gonna say health, because what is healthy for you personally can be unhealthy for the other, and everyone can really need to follow their what is really good for them. But in a year, when you think that the, let's say, average amount of difficulty, at least with the strength and the sun telling me that in the very beginning you will have a good sense of it is gonna give you that good sense of knowing you know, how much of something you can endure by yourself and how much of it you can endure with a person. And if the amount of that endurance are better with people or persons, this is really here putting you into actually partnerships. But before that, first you got to handle a couple of things just by yourself. And the strength energy here actually sees you through hardest moments. And this is also understanding that if you have those fears, actually you will see fear does not hold us hostage. Okay, again, 2 Leo cards, maybe a Leo person can be important at this time. This is Sun, this is Leo, this is also Sun. So this is Judgment, is the Pluto energy. Some Pluto energy may also indicate, of course, the transformation of the self identity, but also some struggles maybe with the authority here. Though I do feel that with this Leo quality of courage, also spontaneity, confidence, like you are likely to maintain something there. Too much leadership cards. You may achieve respect from others as someone like leading or leader, because you simply show courage and determination to maybe to get succeed in something. There will be times that you're gonna feel that victory over your inner temptation and fears, through also self-control, I do feel. But the infinity symbol here is actually, you know, it symbolizes that never-ending power. So in the end, the strength here, actually the highlight is the most important, that patience, compassionate energy, achieving also soft control, strength, soft control, is likely to be the key elements here. Now we will observe this energy throughout the months. This is also a very exciting part, and I will use a couple of decks. And what makes this month by month examination meaningful is the Wheel of the Year tarot deck. I mean, it is called the Wheel of the Year, and we're gonna use them in this wheel now. So very excited. We will also use the tea leaf cards in order to decipher that tarot energy, with also here an army of decks to get guidance time to time when we have also difficult energy progress, or we can get a very uplifting message from these little mini decks when the, you know, cards and the energy comes right for it. So I'm very excited for the second part. If you would like to join me in the extended, the link will be at the description box below. Extended series are extended part of this video will be in the membership for the 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups and 9 of Cups level memberships. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me in this. I will see you in the next readings. Ciao for now.